broadly, there are two categories of software. One is system software and second one is application software. What is a system software? A system software is a software which are written or used to address different hardware components of computer system. These application softwares are written using high-level languages like C, C++, Java and so on. Dear students, welcome to Computer Science classes. I am Ravi Kumar KR, lecturer in Computer Science, Vidhyaashram PU College, Temple of Excellence, Mysuru. Students, let us start our discussion of chapter 1 in session 5. In this chapter, we are going to learn about software and different types of software, operating system and functions, and language translator. So these are the concepts we are going to cover in this chapter, software concepts. Now let us see the introduction part of it. First of all, a computer, a system has three components, that is hardware, software and users. So generally this computer system, it involves three components. There are three components. They are hardware, software and users. So all of you know the definition of hardware. What is a hardware? The hardware is nothing but the physical devices or physical component and their interconnection for the purpose of storing and executing program. So what is a hardware? The physical component of a computer system which we can touch and feel. So here the physical device and their interconnection for the purpose of storing and executing a program. The function of these hardwares are storing the instructions and as well as executing programs. Now, what is a software? Software is the set of programs or procedures, algorithms and documents concerned with the operation of data processing system. So here data processing system is nothing but a computer. A computer is a data processing system. So here the software is a program. It is a set of programs. So these set of programs are set of procedures or algorithms and documentation. So all these together is a definition of software. So software involves these programs or set of programs, procedures, algorithms and documentation with respect to particular application. So this is software. Here set of program, in term what is a computer program? It is nothing but set of sequential instructions given to the computer for executing a specific task. So here software is nothing but set of programs. Now next one is, if you look at the types of software. If you look at this broadly, there are two categories of software. One is system software and second one is application software. There are two types. One is system software as well as application software. Now let us see what is system software. System software are the programs are generally written at the machine level using instructions for addressing various registers of the CPU. So what is a system software? Actually, the system software is a software and here they are written at the machine level using instructions for addressing the various registers, or in other words we can say that the system software are used to address the various hardware component of the system. So for example, register is a type of a computer memory. So these system software are written for or to address different hardware component, and the system software is hardware dependent and not portable. This is important here. This is hardware dependent, means here the system software, it addresses different hardware component, and that is different from one to one and not portable. So the system software was one of the hardware is not same for the another hardware. It will not be compatible. Now, input and output operations are generally performed by system software. So, what is input and what are outputs? The input is nothing but the data we are feeding into the computer for processing. That operation is input operation. And what is output operation? The output operation is after data processing, it generates a result or information. So, that has to be displayed through output devices just like monitor or printer. So those two operations are generally performed by system software. Now the system software provides a convenient environment for program development and execution. So one of the point here is this a system software, it provides a convenient environment, or it provides a platform. It provides a platform for program development and program execution. And the programming languages like assembly level language, C and C++ are used to develop system software. Now we know what is software, and these system software are used to develop languages like C, C++, and Visual C++, Pascal. These are all high-level languages. And system software is a collection of system programs. It is a collection of system programs to perform common tasks. So, in other words, it's a collection of system programs. So, generally, what is a system software? A system software is a software which are written or used to address different hardware components of computer system. And here this is hardware dependent and not portable. And operations like input and output operations are carried out by this system software. And it provides a platform for program development and program execution. And this is a system software. Now let us see what are application software. And here application software consists of user application packages such as payroll, inventory, and other application. So application software is generally written in high level languages. Now application software, it is a software is used for development of particular applications. For example, payroll is one application. So application software is used to write a program for payroll application, inventory, financial accounting, and for different application software or different applications. And generally, these application softwares are written using high-level languages like C, C++, Java, and so on. And example for application software are MS Office and Open Office, Oracle, Sybase. All these are different application software. So generally, what is application software? It is software used for or developed for a particular applications. Applications like payroll, it is one separate application software. And you can Tally, you can see Tally. Tally is a software. It is a financial application. So this application softwares are written by using high-level language for a particular application. Now let us see the different system softwares. And here we have different types of system softwares. First one is operating system, language translator, and utility software. So all these are system softwares. And here we have different types. Operating system, language translator. Under that we have assemblers, compilers, interpreters, linkers, and loaders. And next one is utility software. Now let us see the first one, operating system. So this is introduction operating system. So what is an operating system? An operating system is a set of programs or program modules which provides a friendly interface between the user and the computer resources. And here, what is an operating system? So operating system is a system software. It is an interface between the user and the computer. And here at the beginning, we have seen that there are three components in computer system. One is hardware component, software component, next one is users. Who are all users? One who uses the computers are called user. So here the user is communicating with the computer through system software. So that is an interface. So here user has to communicate with the computer system through operating system. It is an interface. Interface is nothing but is a communication, is going to help us to communicate with the computer system. So and operating systems manages these resources, resolve the conflicts, and tries to optimize the performance of the system. So operating system, it is an interface between the user and the computer. What are the functions of operating system? If you look into that, here it is manages the resources of a computer system and resolve the conflicts and tries to optimize the performance of the system. So resources, so all computer resources, or it has to be available to the users. That is the meaning of this. And resolves conflicts. Any conflict between the hardware and software or software and the user is going to resolve it. And it's going to optimize the performance of the system, or it is going to help us to improve the performance of a computer system. Now you can see this diagram here. This is how we represent an operating system here. The first, there are three components as we have seen. One is application software, system software, and we have hardware. So first we have a hardware, and over it we have system software. So then we have application software. These are different three components of computer system. So hardware, system software, and application software. So here the operating system comes under system software. It is a platform or it is a base for all application softwares. Application software examples: spreadsheet, word processor, database, browsers, and all gaming software are examples for application software. So the system software, here it is an operating system, and here inside we have a computer system. This is a hardware and this is application software. So are nothing but the user and the software. So this is operating system. Now let us see, the user communicate with the computer through operating system, commands and program instruction. So as I have told you just now, see, it's an interface between the user and the computer, and the user communicate with the computer by using system commands and program instructions. Now, it plays an important role in loading programs from disk into memory and displaying messages, translating programs, and outputting result. So here, what is the main role of this? It helps us to loading the programs from the disk into memory. As we know, in generally, all the software what we are load, it will be in computer hard disk or computer memory. So this operating system helps us to load the software from the computer memory so that we can execute the programs. So here, loading the programs which are stored in the computer memory like hard disk. And not only that, and displaying messages and translating programs. So here, displaying appropriate messages if at all any problem or any conflict in the hardware or any conflict between the user and the software. So it is going to help us to display messages accordingly and translating programs in outputting results. So this is one of the major role of operating system. Now some example of operating systems are Unix operating systems, Linux, and so on. All these are, and Solaris, MS-DOS, as well as Android, Mac OS. These are all different operating systems. And an operating system is a set of programs which acts as an interface between the user and the computer. This is the definition of operating system. So, we will continue our discussion in my next session. Thank you so much.